I thought we played as good a defensive game as we played all year. Really proud of the effort on that end of the floor. I thought we were communicating there. Did a pretty good job keeping the ball in front. They are a big-time three-point shooting team. I think they average over 30 attempts a game or right at that, and to able to hold them to just 15 attempts at the three-point line. I thought we just did a good job of being assignment correct on some things there and making the three ball difficult.
Describe the lift that Graham gave you, especially in the
Yeah, she was. I didn't know she had 20 at half until they told me. I knew she'd made some shots, and I thought we did a good job. You know, after the first couple minutes, we were kind of feeling each other out as teams, and then we started to play with pretty good tempo there. She was running the floor. We were breaking the D down in transition a little bit, and she was the beneficiary of some catch and shoots. She's a really good shooter when she's got her feet set. And I think she, made a couple and then had a couple heat checks in there and was feeling pretty good about it. She works really hard. She works on her game, and it was really fun, I think, for our bench and for everybody to see her have a pretty good moment right there. I mean, 20 in the first half is pretty great.
Yeah, I think 9 shots to get 20 points as well. I mean, obviously pretty happy with that as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost as efficient as you can get, Eric. I think, like I said, I think, she went, 3 of 3 for threes, but one of those was a 17-foot pull-up behind the screen. A couple other were getting to the rim. I think she was feeling herself a little bit there for a little while and kind of had it going at all 3 levels.
Overall, with Graham's performance, this year we've seen a lot of new players step into the program and make immediate contributions. Can you talk about how that impacts the success?
Yeah, I just, that's one thing here that we've been trying to work on is to establish some quality depth where, not everybody's going to play their best. You usually, to beat good team, you got to have about 3 kids show up and play well and be in double figures most nights. And when they don't have a good night, the 3 that you assume you need somebody to be able to step up and also have a game. And you recruit everybody for a reason. You recruit everybody because you feel like they bring something to the table that they can make an impact in your team, and not everybody gets to show that on a nightly basis. But I thought Abby Graham was great. I thought Abby Draper did a good job coming in and battling as well. I thought Georgia, it was good to see her play in transition and get some plays. Our bench in the first half, I thought was terrific.
You're coming off the South Dakota games. I mean, just, I don't know, maybe not losing focus, but after kind of 2 big games to come back and have a performance like this, what does that do?
Yeah, I mean, that's coaching. That's the battle. You're in a season and there's roller coasters. Sometimes we had a 4-game losing streak. You can pout about that and come out and lay an egg in your first home games of conference play. You can win a good game against Minnesota and then not be able to play on the Tuesday against Northern Colorado. Those are things you try to combat with, your practice intensity, your focus, what you're harping on. Those are all things that you're trying to direct your focus to what's the thing in front of you. And I thought our players were pretty locked in tonight. Like I said, that first 5 minutes, we were kind of feeling each other out and feeling the game out. But I thought once we got comfortable, we took off a little bit.
Or do you feel like a game like this last year may have been one that how you started may have messed around with them and not put it away? How different is it night and day with this year?
Yeah, well, I think this year, Dom, our team is much more confident team. I think we expect good things to happen. Because they work hard, they like each other. We've had some success in some big games and felt that with each other. So I think they're confident that if we just continue to stay with what we practice, with the energy that we practice with, that good things are going to eventually happen for us. And that did today, especially in the second quarter.
Just describe offensively what you had going there in the first half. It seems like you're hitting shots from all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, teammates were finding me, and I kind of hit the first few, so my confidence just grew from there.
What's it like when you kind of get into a stretch like that where you just, like you said, you're just confident and hitting just shots like that?
I mean, just keep playing hard, just keep going.
What did you see Emily when she came in off the bench and kind of gave that spark? Or what does that do when a player comes in like that, kind of gives you some offense like that?
Especially players like Graham got a lot of personality, so when she's hitting shots and she's having fun out there. Everyone else is having fun. Everyone's happy for her that she's making plays. We're finding her. Like, it's just a spark off the bench for sure. And watching other people make plays just gets everybody else going. And when she's happy, you know, everyone else just kind of feeds off of that. So I think that was good for us.
And this is for you, I guess, Emily. Just, you know, you come off the big weekend against the South Dakota schools. I mean, how important, I mean, I'm sure every game is important, but is it hard to, I guess, refocus when, you know, two of the teams that have been perennial powers and now you come back at, you know, with another, you know, back in the league play again?
I mean, honestly, no. I mean, every day we're hungry. We're hungry for a winning season this year. Like, every game we're coming in strong. We're preparing the same way for every team. I mean, we're going to play as hard as we can every game. So it doesn't matter the caliber of the team that we're playing. Like, we're just going to keep playing as hard as we can. So even if it's the South Dakota's teams, like, those are great wins, and we're going to keep trying to win for the rest of the season.
Abby, just describe the defense, especially in the second half. I think in the fourth quarter, 4 points. I mean, what you know, this is for both of you can have, but just defensively, what you think was going well overall?
I just think that we were making our rotations. We lost the third quarter, so, I mean, Jory told us we can't lose the fourth quarter, so we really need to lock in on D, and I think we did really well.
I think we did a really good job at being assignment correct on a lot of our the scout. I think that, yeah, we did a really good job on our rotations, communicating, making sure that we were stopping the ball when needed, and I think that was really helpful for us to get them stopped in transition because we knew that they were a good transition team, so that was a big emphasis in prep.